All right, we got 5 condensers here. This is the 4th one we're gonna work on now. We're replacing the condenser fan motor. They're leaking oils out of them, so we're gonna show you how to do this. And good old Mike's gonna hold the camera for me. Mike's gonna open up the box. This is the Rescue condenser fan motor. It has a 1/3 to 6 horsepower, running at 850 RPM. Good old Rescue, great motors. All right, Mike, hold the camera. And I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to start by turning off the power to the unit. Disconnect panel. Be very careful if it's missing like the inner plastic piece like this one is. Pull that out, and we've got no power. We will take out the screws holding the motor blade guard. Put that in a safe spot, you don't want to lose them. Now I'm going to take off this access panel to expose the electrical lines. Oh, too short, too long of it. Now Mike, if you want to take a little shot right there, we have a unique contactor in here. This is by Copeland, and when we replaced this compressor last year, this is the Copeland Course Sense Protector. It's a contactor. It's an electronic contactor, but it senses if something's wrong and prevents the compressor from failing prematurely. So this is not like a regular contactor, but nonetheless, this is going to the compressor. These wires are coming from our fan motor, so we're going to take that one off right there. And we have one going to this dual contactor, so we'll take that off as well. Before I do that, I'm going to discharge it. Mike, where's my needle nose? Oh, right behind you, maybe? Before you get too close with capacitors, make sure you discharge this by touching with a piece of metal like a needle nose. Terminals together, that way you don't get zapped, it'll hurt. So that's that. And then the fan, which is the brown wire, off the dual cap. So this is our wiring going to our condenser fan motor. Make life easier, just cut that off. Now, this is a Weather King, which is made by Rheem. As you can see, it's pretty rusted up, pretty bad. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to take these off. The best way is to actually get a fan blade when you're at the supply house getting the motor. But for me, I like to save time, save money. I take a little WD-40 or 3-in-1 household oil. We're gonna stick it on there, let that soak in. And that little nut set screw, lube that up a little bit. Again, this works for me, your mileage may vary. I got a adjustable wrench. I'll try to get this retaining set screw out. That holds the fan blade onto the fan motor shaft. Again, don't lose this, put this off to the side. So now we have to get this fan blade off. And you could, I'll bet you $1 million this is not gonna come off without force. So, I got a fan puller. Pretty good little tool. It uses this threaded shaft and it forces this off of it. Now you can see through these little port windows what's going on down below, but you basically want to set this right in the middle of the shaft of the motor. And then you're going to tighten these down like so. This has got some mileage on it. The screw's a little hard to turn, but one second. Let's get this guy, bad boy, right here. Let's get a 1/2-inch socket. Try to get this one started a little bit. One of the things to remember is that when you're twisting down on these 3 screws, you're grabbing this steel, this hub of the fan blade. So when you're positioning these, make sure you don't go into that area. If you go into that area with one of these, you'll be retapping that at a minimum. So been there, done that. Make sure you stay clear of that. So we're right there in the center. Try to tighten these up a little bit. course, nothing is easy. Looks like we're still center. Let's give that a little extra on it. And as you can see, I'm too high. Of course, I make a video and that's going to take like 5 times as long, right, Mike? But the people on YouTube love this stuff. And you know what? We got a lot of subscribers on YouTube. So keep subscribing. I'll keep making videos. And when you guys call when you're in your neighborhood because you need help and you mention you saw us on YouTube, it makes me feel good. Wouldn't you make it feel good too, Mike?
It makes me feel good.
Makes me feel good. But of course, this is not going to be easy.
Don't worry, we'll take care of that in editing.
Yeah. Nah, it's like wants to come off. But we'll try anyway. That is definitely gonna fall right off. But let's see what happens. Where's the other big one? Right here. Like I said, knew that was gonna happen. If first you don't succeed, try again. This puller also has had a lot of mileage on it, and the set screws aren't going straight in anymore. But it is what it is. We'll get it eventually. Let's try a little bit more. I won't go down anymore, but let's go right there. So, Mike, looking forward to the weekend. Got the kids this weekend?
No.
Nice. Very nice. You know what, this motherfucker.
Yeah, since I don't have the kids, maybe we'll go do go-karts this weekend.
Yeah? Oh, me and you? It's supposed to be nice this weekend.
Yeah. 70s. We're supposed to hit 70.
I got a few jobs already on Sunday.
Need their AC.
Air conditioning season's coming. This is just like pressure tests from last year. Follow-up visits. It's crazy.
You don't fix it last year, you can fix it this year.
Okay, you stay there. Motherfucker, man. Ain't gonna happen. That one's just barely on right there. Maybe. Maybe not. Still come up at an angle. But let's see. Try again. I want this thing to fall over. Damn it. Sometimes you gotta put a little extra on it.
You're gonna edit out the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll edit that out.
For sure. Yep, that's right. Use the right tool. It comes off first time every time.
Well, I was relying on the impact driver to make it just tight enough and snug enough, but obviously it wasn't. And when you take off the fan blade, make sure you don't have any damage or cracks to the hub. This is, just a little bit of rust, and everything else is just superficial. Fan blade itself, no cracks, no really amount of rust or anything. It's galvanized steel, so it looks good. We'll put that up to the side, don't damage it. Now we're gonna take the fan motor off of this guard. Again, your miles may vary, but this works for me, doing it that way. Now in this particular model, we got a 5/16 nut holding that on. So we'll break those off. See, they broke off. Looks like someone wants you. At the work phone or the thing, regular phone?
Work phone.
Maybe it's Jennifer trying to call you. Because my phone's I'm in airplane mode.
Oh, okay.
Because if someone calls...
715.
Oh. It must be someone wanting to lower your credit card rates. And they ask you for your credit card number, what your credit limit is, and how much you owe. And that way they'll make sure they max it out for you. And then you'll still have the same interest rate. It's crazy. That or solar panels for your house. Those guys are blowing up the phones 24/7.
I get the calls for my free back brace.
Oh, the best is, are you experiencing any kind of pain? You qualify for a medical grade brace. All right, that's off. Just dust that off like that. As you can see, the motor's pretty shot, but we'll add that to the pile. I know that wasn't professional throwing it, but look at it. Look at this nice day out. We got it right out here on the water on Long Island. Long Island. Now, we got our new motor. Now, with these motors, you got these drain plugs on the top and the bottom. I guess it's top or bottom based on how you're looking. So if it's mounted like this, make sure these plugs are installed. If it's the other way, make sure they're there. But if it's this way, make sure these are out. Now, I like to take the ground and stick it in there. Some people wire it to the actual chassis itself, but if you think about it, this is going to the same ground. And to protect the shaft, put that right there. What is this one? You have an extra wire? What's this red one for? Let's take a look. 4-wire hookup, 3-wire hookup. So, white and black are line voltage for 4-wire hookup. Let's take a look at the sticker that was on this thing. Was there a sticker on this one? No. I saw that. Did it come with like a sticker with the is this the box?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so let's look at the old motor, and we're going to compare it to the wiring chart and follow that. The old motor is here. We're not going to be able to read it, but I have another one I could read. Maybe. You can hardly see it. I don't even see what horsepower it is. See horsepower on there? I see voltage. I see RPM. Amperage. Horsepower, 1/5. All right. 1/5. We're catalog number 5464. 5464. So we're going to use the red wire. Makes sense to you? Red low. I guess instead of the black, we're using the red. Yeah, because red low. Okay. There we go. Now, when you take off these little 5/16 nuts, if you notice, we're not using the same holes that the original condenser fan motor used, but there's a second set on top of this guard. We'll use that instead. Right now I'm just putting them all on finger tight. We'll snug them up in a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Condenser fan motors everywhere. Look at this. All right, so the wiring that we're going to use is going to go back into this black sleeve that was there. So I just want to make sure that my holes will line up. Which it will. So that'll be there. Mike, you got a zip tie? Thank you very much. The yellow and the orange wires are for reversing purposes, and factory they should be the right way. But if we need to, we'll take those out and reverse them to have the right orientation of motor. And we'll cut off the slack. Don't be a pig and not cut off the slack. Be a professional. All right, now we got our fan blade. We're going to stick it on here, like so. And I like to keep my fingers between the blade and the motor. It's a good rule of thumb. I'm going to take my set screw, put that back in there, and make sure it'll line up with the slit in the shaft. We're going to tighten that up with our adjustable pliers, wrench. Nice and snug. And I like to make someone's life easier in the future. When this has to be replaced again, I cut off the remainder of the shaft. Make sure you wear hand and eye protection when using a grinder or any other tool like that, unlike what I just did. Be smart, not stupid.
Your head's not in the shot. Get goggles on.
Now, you want to get all these wires into here. However, that's not going to happen. But we're going to try it anyway because it just doesn't want to go in. So I am going to try to be a little slick. Seeing if I could do it this way. I don't think this is going to work because of all of the spade connectors on there, which is not. So we could do this the easy way or the hard way. I'm going to try doing it the hard way first and see if we can get all these in there, but it's not going to happen. But we'll try. See, it doesn't want to go in there because it's a pain in the ass. could have gotten a snake, electrical snake out of the truck and fished this through, but I got more of those. I can crimp them on. Look at that. Okay. We're going to carefully place this where it should go, and we will pull on the slack and line that up. Now I'm going to take the screws that I put over to the side and secure this down. Normally I use my linesmans to tighten these up, but I lost it. Go figure, Mike. I guess you could take a socket set and tighten that up as well. But the needle nose will work. Now, we have this wiring here. We're going to use the white and the red because it matched the wiring chart on the side of the box. The black we're just going to cap off, and the two browns is for the contactor. Now, I'm going to go run to the truck and get my Johnstone terminal wiring kit. I'm going to splice on some new connectors. Shout out to Johnstone. It's not a paid advertisement, but it's a freebie for them. It's part number G31973. And we will take a few of those. We need 4 of them. And we'll be 100% legit, and that'll be for the black wire. Squeeze my fat ass back in here. We'll start with the ones for the capacitor. Now you notice that these are crazy long. We don't need them so long, so I'm just going to make them a little bit shorter. Let's put them right there. And we'll strip that off. Feel free to fast forward if you don't know how to wire. Hopefully you do. And again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home unless you are a qualified professional. Just a little disclaimer there. Don't try to sue me. The black wire. Cut that off. You can wire nut it as well, but this works too. Doesn't want to fit in there, but now it will. There you go. So, for our capacitor and for our contactor. So, this side's already being used. So let's put one right there. and I don't have a jumper there. So I got one of these bad boys. And I'm going to take off the orange one. I'm going to stick that on there. It's a little loose, so don't prevent the service call. Let's just crimp down this a little bit. Make sure it goes on tightly so it doesn't fall off and you have to go back on a Saturday morning or on the 4th of July to have a stupid recall because the thing fell off, and then short out the circuit breaker, and now you look like an idiot. Okay, bring me the capacitor. Thank you. Now, I'm not just going to leave it dangling there. I'm going to secure it to the side with some band iron, which I'm going to get a piece of right now. And I'm just going to put a piece, let's put a piece right up here. When you're drilling into the side of the inside of the electrical compartment, check out the opposite side, make sure there's nothing there that you're gonna pierce like a refrigeration line, and then you're fucked. So keep that in mind. Always look on what's the other side of the wall. Make someone's life easier in the future and stick it out so they can see what it is, the rating that is. And like I said, don't be a pig about things. Make it nice and clean. Cut off the ends, mash them in there, and then take a zip tie and put it all together. Nice, neat, and clean. Like that. I'll put the cover back on. Oh, hold on. Practice what I preach, Mike. Don't be a pig. Get in there. Take a screw, secure the cover down, and we'll do that side next. But last but not least, if you notice, there's a little extra slack on there. I'm going to break those off. Hey Mike, put that in the video. Which one is it?
Mike,
It's this one.
yeah, what's missing?
We'll finish that one up. Alright, we'll get back to that one. We're doing so many here. Whatever. We could break these off, which is what I'm going to do right now. Just wiggle it back and forth. Break them off. Like that. I forgot the... That's crazy. We forgot the whole blade and everything. Damn. And make sure they're all still snug. And as an added bonus, check this out.
we're done. Thanks for watching.